What are you hiding, human? Who are you? Take off the hood. Now! He did, and her knees gave out. The rain fell in silver sheets, painting the world in steel and ghostlight. In the ruins of the city once called Eridan Prime, two figures face each other in the hollow of a broken tower. One tall, armored, and furious. The other cloaked, silent, his face hidden beneath a hood. She leveled her plasma spear. You've been following me for 3 days, human. Speak. He said nothing, just stood there, water dripping from the edges of his cloak. Her voice sharpened. What are you hiding, human? Who are you? Take off the hood. Now! Slowly, he lifted his hands, scarred, calloused, trembling slightly, and pulled the hood back. She froze. Her breath caught. Her spear sagged a few inches. No, she whispered. That's not possible. He looked exactly like someone she had buried 60 years ago. Same dark hair, same eyes, the quiet gray of dawn before the first sunbeam, the same scar across his jaw, the same steady, gentle calm that had once disarmed her hatred. You died, she said. You died in my arms. He said nothing, just watched her with that same unbearable stillness. Finally, he murmured, Then I must have come back. Her name was Karin Vera, commander of the Exalted Vanguard, first offender of the Veran Dominion. Once, long ago, she had fought beside the humans. Before the betrayal, before the firestorms that had erased entire continents. And once, long before all that, she had fought with a single human, Captain Elias Ward. They had saved each other, hated each other, and finally understood each other. Then the war took him. His ship had fallen into the Maelstrom Rift. No survivors. She had grieved him like the end of a world. Yet here he was. He looked as young as the day he'd left. I saw you die, she said, voice trembling between rage and disbelief. I held you. I buried you in space. Elias looked around the shattered city. Maybe you did. I don't know what happened after the rift. I woke up here. Everything's different. Everyone's gone. Her spear clattered to the floor. 60 years have passed. He frowned slightly. I remember fire. Noise. Then nothing. I thought it had been hours. Karin stepped closer, studying his face, his heartbeat, his breath. Everything read human, but there was something wrong. His pulse carried a resonance, like the echo of machinery or memory that wasn't his. Where are you now? She asked quietly. He smiled faintly. I was hoping you could tell me. They sheltered from the storm inside the remains of an old skyport. She lit a low flame from the last of her fuel cells, and for a while they just sat, the alien warrior and the human ghost. He told her what he remembered, being torn apart by light, hearing whispers not in sound but thought, feeling time stretch and fold like fabric. When I woke, I was different, he said. I could hear the pulse of machines, the hum of stars. But I'm still me, I think. Karin watched him, her mind torn between logic and hope. You were always stubborn enough to survive death. He chuckled softly. You cried back then. She glared. I did not. He grinned, and for a heartbeat, 60 years fell away. But beneath the laughter, fear lingered. That night, she caught him staring into the dark, hands clenched, eyes faintly glowing, silver, like starlight refracted through water. What did the rift do to you? She asked. He turned to her slowly. It showed me everything. The universe, the wars, the lives we wasted. It whispered something before I came back. What? He looked at her with infinite sadness. That humanity's story wasn't over. That we were meant to finish it together. Her throat tightened. You sound like him. The man I knew. Then maybe I still am, he said softly. Or maybe I'm what's left of him, rebuilt from a memory of your grief. Days passed. They crossed the wastelands together, through broken towers and forests grown wild. He healed faster than humanly possible, read alien code like instinct, and sometimes spoke words in no known language, as if the rift had woven him from more than flesh. Yet his kindness remained. He still offered his rations first, still smiled before danger, still looked at her the way he once had, not as an alien, but as a person. One night, she confronted him beneath the aurora-lit sky. "Tell me the truth," she said. "Are you Elias Ward? Or are you something pretending to be him?" He looked up at the lights and said quietly, "I don't know, but when I see you, I remember why I wanted to live." The war was long over, but the wounds had never healed. When word spread that a human was walking the Dominion again, unchained by time, both sides stirred. Some called him a weapon, others a miracle. The Dominion Council sent soldiers to capture him. Humanity's new coalition dispatched spies to verify the rumor. They came for him at dawn. Karin stood before him, spear drawn. "They'll kill you if they take you." "I know," he said. "But if they see me, if they see what I am, maybe it'll end the hatred." She shook her head. "You think peace is that simple?" "No," he replied, "but it has to start somewhere." The soldiers surrounded them. "Step away from the human. Commander," the captain ordered. "He's a relic, a contamination." The rift twisted him. Karin's grip tightened. "If he's a contamination, then so am I. He's under my protection." "Then you'll die with him." Lightning cracked. Energy spears flared. Elias stepped forward, eyes glowing now, voice carrying more than sound. "Enough," he said, and the air itself listened. Machines froze. Weapons faltered. The storm above bent its light around him. He raised a hand, not to strike, but to calm. "I remember what it was like to hate," he said. "I remember what it cost. I won't let it happen again." And for a heartbeat, just one, every soldier felt what he felt. The weight of centuries of blood, the longing for peace. Then silence. The storm passed. Karin fell to her knees, trembling. "You're not human," she whispered. "You're something more." He knelt beside her, placing a hand on her shoulder. "Maybe, but I learned everything worth being human from you." In the days that followed, the two vanished from sight. Rumor said they crossed the frontier, building something new beyond both empires, a sanctuary for those tired of fighting. Others said they ascended, taken by the rift once more, becoming part of the great current that flowed between stars. But the old stories agree on one thing, that when she saw his face again after 60 years, the strongest warrior in the Dominion fell to her knees, not in fear, but in awe, because she realized that what she had lost had returned, not as it was, but as it was meant to be,